Alright guys, welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be doing more WebCTF challenges on PicoCTF. In the last video we did web decode, unminify, and intro to burp. You can watch on the last video we made. So it's basically very easy because again this is an easy challenge for web exploitation, and we're doing all events. And this time we're going to continue from that, starting with bookmarklet. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. So the first challenge we have over here, bookmarklet. The description, it says, why search for the flag, okay, when I can make a bookmarklet to print it for me. Okay, so before we move on, I think it's good to mention what a bookmarklet is, because a bookmarklet is a bookmark, except you know how regular bookmarks just lead you to the website. So if you go to a website and you want to save that website as a bookmark, you can go back to that website. A bookmarklet basically doesn't go to a web page, but what it does is it contains JavaScript that's going to execute if you open it. So that's what a bookmarklet is. So that's what this challenge is basically revolved around. So let's just launch instance. Let that start up. And then browse here and find the flag. Click on that. Again, forgot to turn off the proxy I was using before. Just go to settings, using system, proxy settings. Yes, go to defaults, go back. Then I'm just gonna refresh. Again, we have this page. It says, welcome to my flag distribution website. If you're reading this, your browser has successfully received the flag. So here's a bookmarklet for you to try, and then we have this over here. So again, this is a bookmarklet, so it's just JavaScript. So, well, since it's code copy to clipboard, so it automatically copies. All right. So basically, since this is a bookmarklet, what that means, again, it's just JavaScript. So if you want to get this to execute, we can just we can just press inspect, right-click inspect, and then go to the console. Because again, if you don't know, every web browser allows you to run JavaScript on it. You can simply just, like I did right now, right-click, press inspect, go to console, put it in the JavaScript in here, and then press enter, and it's going to execute it for you. So if we execute this, it gives us a flag. So that's a solution to this challenge. We're just going to copy this. And then we're going to go back here and paste it in. So that's the bookmarklet challenge. The next one says local authority. Alright, so the description says, can you get the flag? Additional details will be available after launching your challenge instance. So let's just start that up. Then it says go to this website and see what you can discover. So let's click on that. And then it says only secure customer portal, only letters and numbers are allowed for username and password. So I'll just put some random stuff over here. Actually, what happens if I have to add I'm going to add an @ symbol, because I want to see what's going to happen if we don't put letters and numbers. So password, again, doesn't matter. I'll just destroy my keyboard. And then press login. And the illegal character and username or password. Okay. Let's just look at the page HTML to see what's going on in the background. Okay, so it's sending a post request to the server, and it's sending it to a file called login.php on the server side of things. Okay, so what that basically means is that whatever we type here, we press login, then it sends these credentials to a page called login.php on the server, and then that verifies it. And if we have an illegal character, it says that it lets us know, like we've seen before. If we type in the wrong credentials, we can just do that right now. It's gonna say login failed, right? And that means that if we get it right, then we're gonna solve the challenge. So right now we don't know what the username and password is. So let's turn on burp suit. So we're gonna do that right now. And intercept the request. Okay, so turn on burp suit, go to our settings and set up the manual proxy. We're gonna wait for burp suit to start up, and the settings change I just made is there to force all traffic coming from the browser to go to burp suit, right? Just start this up. I don't care. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on intercept, type in a username, so it's gonna say blah blah blah, password, let's say 123, press login. We don't need to save right now. So okay, so it sends the data. Okay, the first one's username, second password, and the third just login equals. So what is this equals? It's empty. Hmm. Hmm. Let me think about this for a second. I don't know. Or can we put if you put a boolean? Okay, that does nothing. So let's just look at the source code. Let's see this login.php. So in here we have this login.php and there's this script over here. And this script, if we just quickly skim over this, is basically it's gonna run check password. It's gonna take the username and the password. Then it's gonna now what does check password do? Okay, so here's the definition for the check password function. It basically checks if the username equals. Okay, we already have the credentials, so that's basically it. So basically, what this function is going to do is basically it's going to check the password by taking the username and password and then checking if the username is admin and if the password is a strong password 098765. If that's correct, it's going to return true. So logged in would be true, and then it's going to say if logged in, which is true, then we'd get the successful login successful thing. And then we get the hash, which I'm pretty sure this is the flag. So basically, that's what we should do here. So yeah, so we already have the credentials. We looked inside of secure.js. So we copied this. Let's just copy if I did that. Let me just check again. So we need admin. Okay, so we're going to say admin. Login. There we go. So that is this challenge done. Just close these. Go in here, submit that flag. And that's done. So we're finished with that challenge. Quick overview of that. What we did over there, we launched the instance. Then we go to the website that becomes available to us because we launched instance. Then we have this page that has a username and password, and based on the page source, it's a form that basically sends a post request. Again, like we said in the previous video, a post request is basically a request that sends data, in our case just the username and password. It sends that over to the server, specifically the file called login.php. And then the login.php file runs the check password function that basically checks the username and password. If it ends up becoming true, then it sends us the flag. If not, it says login failed. And if we have illegal character, it says that we have illegal character, as we did in the first prompt. So that's that challenge. And then now we're going to do inspect HTML. So the description says, can you get the flag? So launch instance. And then go to this website and see what you can discover. So we're just going to go to the website. On Histia, I cannot pronounce that at all. However, according to Herodotus, was unhappy having to stay in Susa and made plans to return to his position as king of Miletus by investigating a revolt in Ionia. In 499 BC, he shaved the head off his most trusted slave, tattooed a message on his head. Okay, it's not important. Let me just finish just in case. The slave was instructed to shave the slave's head again and read the message, which told him to revolt against the Persians. Okay, and then the source of Wikipedia on Histia, yes. Wow, that's probably not his name, but whatever. So we have this page. We can just look at the source because this doesn't really give us much. Alright, so that's actually quite pathetic. Well, at least you finished the challenge. I'm just gonna copy that. Go back here, paste, submit, and we finished that. So that's inspect HTML is quite straightforward. I explained how local authority works, and again for the bookmarklet, again we just simply took the JavaScript that was there that's supposed to represent a bookmarklet, which is basically a bookmark that holds JavaScript code that executes whenever you open it. And we executed it on the console available in the Firefox browser. Again, it works with any other browser because every browser you have, I'm pretty sure nowadays, has a console that you can use to run JavaScript. So once we ran it inside of the console, we got the flag. So those were the 3 challenges we just completed right now. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you learned something and you enjoyed the video, just leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If you have any questions on these challenges just completed, leave a comment. And yeah, guys, have a good day.